Imagine an island the size of East Java could trigger a conflict involving the two strongest superpowers in the world, Taiwan, a name that keeps appearing in international news. But why is this one island so unnerving? This isn't just about China versus Taiwan. It's about America versus China. It's about who controls the global economy. And most terrifyingly, it could be the trigger for World War III. In this video, I'll reveal 10 reasons why Taiwan is the most dangerous hotspot on our planet right now. And trust me, reason number 7 will make you understand why all the major powers are playing chess here. So watch until the end, and don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss up. The first reason, Taiwan is no ordinary island. They have TSMC, Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company. This company produces 90% of the world's most advanced computer chips. Your cell phone, laptop, electric car, modern military weapons all require chips from Taiwan. Imagine if Taiwan were taken over by China or if war broke out. The world economy would be completely paralyzed. Apple, Samsung, Tesla all depend on Taiwan. That's why America won't let China take over Taiwan. This isn't just a political issue. It's a matter of life and death for the global economy. Look at this map. Taiwan is in the first island chain, a chain of islands that act as a natural barrier that encloses China in its own seas. If China controls Taiwan, they can freely access the Pacific Ocean. Their fleet can move freely, and that's a nightmare for America and its allies, like Japan, South Korea, and even Australia. Trillions of dollars of goods pass through the Taiwan Strait every day. If there were a conflict here, world trade would come to a complete standstill. For China, Taiwan is a rebellious province that must return to the motherland. This is a matter of national prestige that has been ingrained for decades. Xi Jinping, the Chinese president, has said many times, reunification with Taiwan is a historical mission that must be completed. For him, this is about China's heritage and honor as a great nation. China will not back down from this claim, and Taiwan does not want to be part of the Chinese communist system. This is a very dangerous deadlock. Now we're talking about America. Since 1979, America has had a policy of strategic ambiguity, deliberately vague. They haven't explicitly said they would defend Taiwan if attacked, but they haven't said they wouldn't either. Why? So China would think twice before attacking, but Taiwan wouldn't be reckless about independence. But Biden has said several times that America will defend Taiwan. That's a strong signal, and China knows that if they attack Taiwan, they'll have to face the most powerful American military in the world. This isn't an empty threat. America has military bases in Japan, Korea, and Guam. They can mobilize troops in a matter of hours. On the other hand, Taiwan's younger generation increasingly feels that they are Taiwanese, not Chinese. They grew up in a democratic system and have their own identity. Surveys show that more than 60% of Taiwanese people do not want reunification with China. They see what's happening in Hong Kong. The promise of one country, two systems has been completely violated. Taiwan has a parliament, a directly elected president, and a free press. They don't want to live under Beijing's control, and this makes the situation even more complicated. China is going crazy upgrading its military. New aircraft carriers, J-20 stealth fighters, hypersonic missiles that can penetrate defenses. Every day, dozens of Chinese fighter jets enter Taiwan's air defense zone as an intimidation exercise. This is both an exercise and a message. We can take over at any time. America and its allies are not standing still either. They are selling advanced weapons to Taiwan, Patriot missile systems, the latest F-16 jets. Japan and Australia are also upgrading their naval fleets. This is a classic arms race, and history proves that arms races often end in war. Now, this is interesting. China is actually in a dilemma. If they invade Taiwan, their economy will be subject to severe sanctions from the West. Their trillion-dollar export trade could be crippled. This could cause the Chinese economy to collapse. But if they don't take Taiwan, Xi Jinping will lose face among his own people. The nationalism they've built could turn against the regime. That's why many analysts say China's window of opportunity is between 2025 and 2030, before their economy becomes increasingly dependent on the West, and before Taiwan's defenses become too strong. The Taiwan conflict won't just involve two countries, it will involve all allies. Japan has already stated openly, Taiwan's security is Japan's security. Australia, through the AUKUS Pact, is also committed to assisting America. South Korea, the Philippines, and India through the Quadruple Alliance all have interests. And don't forget Europe. They've also begun sending warships to the Indo-Pacific as a show of force. This isn't a regional war. This is a potential world war. All blocs will be involved. Invading Taiwan isn't easy. This isn't like Russia invading Ukraine by land. Taiwan is separated from China by the 180-kilometer-wide Taiwan Strait. To invade, China would have to send millions of troops by sea and air, the largest amphibious operation in modern history. Taiwan has favorable terrain, mountains, dense cities. They've practiced guerrilla warfare for decades, and they have anti-ship missiles that could sink a Chinese fleet before it reaches the coast. But China could also completely blockade Taiwan, cut off electricity and internet through cyber attacks, paralyzing them without a direct invasion. That's
the final reason, domestic politics. Xi Jinping likely wants to complete his Taiwan mission before retiring or losing power. This is his legacy. And in China, once you lose power, you lose everything. In America, every president must also prove they are strong on the world stage. No U.S. president wants to be labeled weak when China takes Taiwan. That's why timing is crucial. A miscalculation by one party, a misreading of the situation could be the trigger. And with increasingly sophisticated AI technology and autonomous weapons, modern warfare can begin in minutes, even before leaders have time to make a decision.
So, the conclusion? Taiwan is a powder keg ready to explode at any moment. It's the perfect combination of vital technology, strategic position, nationalism, and the egos of two superpowers. Add to that a tightly knit alliance, interdependent economies, and increasingly sophisticated weapons. The most tragic thing? The victims are ordinary people, the 23 million Taiwanese who just want to live in peace, and the billions of people around the world who will be affected economically and politically. We all hope diplomacy will prevail, but history teaches us hope alone is not enough. We must be aware, understand, and care. Because in this global era, no place is far enough away to be safe from the impact of war. If you like videos like this and want to better understand global issues, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Leave a comment. Do you think there will be a conflict in Taiwan in the next 10 years? Last Military Zone, see you in the next video. Stay informed, stay safe.